The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Well, I think the U.S. economy is performing very well. Unemployment is low, close to 4%, and falling quickly.
And if you believe that, I can sell you a bridge. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. The stock market, again, is struggling. It can't get above, it's on the S&P, there's an area of resistance around 254. And that's on SPY, those are your spiders, 254. And it's been having a difficult time now. Since the first part of July, she's been have not been able to break above that resistance because we just don't have the buyers. Because you've got a lot of the institution money. They're getting nervous. They believe that the market is starting to crack. They see a correction in this market, at least at 10%. But this guy comes on, Mark Zandi, unbelievable. He says the economy's doing well. And unemployment is falling very quickly. Really? Falling quickly at 4.5%? That's a lie. We know that. He's hallucinating. Or he's lying, one or the other. I would say he's lying. I'd like to have him explain something to me. How can the unemployment rate keep falling so quickly to 4.5%, yet the wages aren't increasing? Or if they are increasing, it's anemic. Most of the country, wages are stagnant. Poverty is increasing. And poverty only exists because our owners, the elitists, they want it to exist. Because they suppress wages is what they do. And poverty has been destroying our middle class, and that's what they've been trying to do, destroy the middle class. And it's the large corporations. They're the co-conspirators. The financial corporations have financially engineered the collapse of the housing market. Now, today we're learning that the housing market, the wheels are coming off. Because most people can't afford a house because their wages haven't been going up. If you look at the housing prices, they're going up much faster, twice, 3 times in some areas, as wages. Why? Because remember, back in the Obama regime, he made a deal with Wall Street. He made a deal with the devils. He went to the hedge funds and said, look, why don't we take all the foreclosed homes and we'll sell them to you at 10, 20 cents on a dollar. And we'll finance them for you. We'll give you the money at 0 interest. Buy all these homes. And then why don't you rent them? Then when the economy comes back, you can sell them and make a fortune. Rather than taking those homes and making that same offer to the folks. No, he wouldn't do that. He took care of his Wall Street pals. So the inventory was gone. There's no inventory. Whatever houses were left, wow. Prices jumped up. Big time. But guess what? People couldn't afford it because their wages aren't going up. It's unbelievable. So there's a lot. When you hear Mark Zandi say this kind of thing, there is so much trickery that's going on in our numbers that the government's giving us. It's incredible. Like the unemployment number. The 15 million people, remember, they keep telling us the unemployment is at 4.5%. Well, wait a minute. We all know that there's 15 million people who are classified as discouraged. They don't add those back in. They should not be considered unemployed. But I'm sorry, the discouraged are not in the unemployed column, is what I'm trying to say. They're not counted as unemployed or on the disability. There's 12 million people that have disability checks, which, by the way, 48.2% are healthy people, shouldn't be a disability. But you take the 12 million people that have disability checks, you take the 15 million who are discouraged, gave up looking for work. They don't include them in the unemployment column. That's what I've been trying to say. Sandy knows this. Sandy knows the real unemployment rate is 12 to 18%. Exactly what our candidate Trump said. That was his narrative. Remember? When he was campaigning, he said we had a phony unemployment number of 5%. He said it was 12 to 18%. Until what happened? Until he became President Trump. Until he hired the Wall Street criminal from the Wall Street criminal syndicate of Goldman Sachs, Gary Cohn, who traded commodities, and he became his top financial advisor. And then he had another cockroach from Goldman Sachs, Steve Mnuchin, both his financial advisors, and Steve Mnuchin also, as we know, is our Treasury Secretary. Only when he hired them, only when these guys came into the White House, did the narrative change. They took parking space in the head of the president. They took parking space in his head and convinced him that the real number was 4.5%, not the 12%, 18% he assumed. He went along with it. Even though candidate Trump's narrative was 4.5% was phony. It was 12 or 18%. If you add back in the scourge and disabled. The change in his narrative hurt his credibility with his base. People were scratching their heads. But that's the power that Cohen and Mnuchin has over the president. However, that power seems to be fading away because already, remember I told you yesterday that they're in trouble because they are going to take care of not the middle class with this big tax cut, but their buddies on Wall Street. The middle class is going to get an extra $1,500 annually in their pocket compared to the 1% is going to get an extra $200,000 in their pocket. Where's the massive tax cut for the middle class? Well, guess what? Yesterday, Cohen almost got fired. I think Trump is starting to pay attention to what these guys are doing. Trump is trying to do so many things at one time to make this country great. He's not focusing on these guys. And these guys, they can get away with it. Well, guess what? Cohen almost got fired. The change in the narrative really hurt the president. But people know he's working hard. They know he's working. He's doing the best job of any president we've ever had. Nobody works as hard as him or does such good things like getting rid of all the regulations. The regulations are killing us. Matter of fact, I'd be out in Jackson Hole said, we need more regulations. We need regulations for the banks. At the time, the president is trying to cut them back. 25,000 new regulations for the banks alone. What are you, nuts? But there's another problem for President Trump. That new narrative. Okay? That's the one problem. But also he has another problem. Home prices. You can't keep having wages stagnant, or you can't have the housing prices doubling and having wages stand still and try to keep the housing market going unless you're using FHA. And that's what's happened. Obama kept trying to, he went back exactly what killed our economy, exactly what killed or started the financial crash and the housing crash, where everybody was getting a mortgage. Remember, that's exactly what Obama started again with FHA. He was doing all kinds of FHA loans. And FHA loans right now need a big bailout. Trump's got that problem. So we've created this mini housing bubble again. We'll be right back after this break. We'll take a look at some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
I want to thank you for the great job you do. You are the best.
You are a great teacher.
Great show. I really love listening to you. Phil, keep up the good work.
The markets are reflecting an improving economic backdrop.
Really? Really? The markets are showing improvement. It's a good economic backdrop. The markets? No, they're not. The markets have been artificially pumped. Think of the trillions of dollars they pumped into the stock market doing stock buybacks. We all know about stock buybacks now. If it wasn't for the stock buybacks, this market would be up about half of what it is. That's right, half. So there's a bubble. The market is like 50% higher than where it should be. And when this market gets ready to collapse, and it will, and I'll go over the reasons later, this one is going to be a big one. There's no question about it. Look, let's take a look at some of the stocks. Let's go to Stock Corner, see if we can make some money.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxFest 1000 Stock Charts.
Okay, let's take a listen to this clip.
We characterize this as a demand destruction story with a refined product squeeze. I think that has a couple more days.
Wait. Listen to the spin. Listen to the words they use.
We characterize this as a demand destruction story with
a demand destruction story. What the hell is a demand destruction story? What is that?
We characterize this as a demand destruction story with a refined product squeeze.
And a refined product squeeze. What does that mean? That's why when you hear this kind of crap, you think, I better get to a broker. I better call some broker. I don't know what I'm doing. I shouldn't be in the market. Look how smart he is. Don't you just love that? When they spin the stuff. Everything is, they create illusions. Like he's creating illusion. He's smart. He's smart. Well, some of the smartest people, you ever meet a guy that's so smart he's dumb? No common sense. Well, that's what you're hearing right there. Well, let me put it down into layman's terms that I understand what's going on with the energy, the disruption. What was that now? That's pretty cool.
We characterize this as a demand destruction story with...
Okay, I got the demand destruction story. And here's the demand construction or destruction story. All right, the hurricane hits these refiners. And he's telling you, buy Valero. Here's what he's not explaining. There's only a few refiners when oil prices are low, benefits certain refiners. There's like 3 of them, maybe 4. For example, when oil prices are low, you want to stay away from a lot of the refiners, but there's 3. I would say that there's actually 5, but let's use the 3 best ones. Valero. But wait a minute. Valero right now, it's had its run. Valero, the easy money's been made. It went from May, we had a buy signal on my chart said go in and start buying it in May. It was at around $61, and then it turned red. It turned red on July. So it went from around $61, and then it turned red right around about $67. So that was a nice 9%, easy money, 9%. Everything lined up perfectly. We had a perfect, what we call our phase 2 to phase 3 buy. Turned green, went from phase 2 to phase 3. What's that mean? Phase 2 to phase 3 means that's where all the easy money is made because everybody who shorted their stocks, bet they're going down. They find out they're wrong. They have to buy those stocks back. And that's called on a chart phase 2 to phase 3. And a lot of that buybacks already pushes up your stock 50% of the way for you. So the stock went up 50% without you having to do anything. And that's the beautiful thing about a chart. It turns green and it's telling you, okay, that money, all those people who are selling it short are now buying it. So you start buying it. But then it turned red. It turned red. Are you kidding me? So this is one stock It's already happened. This has already happened. These stocks are priced to perfection, which means that a stock market looks forward. Stock market is so smart. Not these guys, the stock market. It's already priced in the value that's going forward. And when you start buying a stock that's already priced in right now, Valero, let's say it's $68, the future value increase is already priced in, and you start buying it now like he's telling you to, you're going to get killed. That's called price to perfection. You're buying now thinking that you're buying for the future profits. But what happens when those future profits are already priced in? You get hurt. But see, you won't get hurt on a chart because it turned red. So he's an idiot for telling you to buy Valero. It's too late now. It's too late. Another great refinery you always buy. Remember, always watch oil. When the price of oil starts declining, okay, especially the dollar starts declining, then you buy Valero. Another one you buy, which is an excellent stock, is Marathon. And Marathon went from $50 all the way up to $56. 12%, and then it turned red. And it's now dropped from $55 all the way down to let's use 55 to 51. So now you gave back 7%. But see, with my chart, if you're a gang member and you're following me, you wouldn't give it back because you'd be following me and I'd be showing you, look, it's just turned red, start selling it short. So again, if you're going to listen to these guys, they don't know what they're talking about. If you look at the chart will always be truthful because the chart is all about the institutional money going in, institutional money going out. But MPC had a nice run. In fact, it turned, if I even take when it turned green from $53 to $56, that was about a 5%, nice little 5% safe little gain, no risk if you just waited for it to turn green. We'll be right back. We'll talk more about what do you do with oil stocks now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence than when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child, regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
This was of epic proportion. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. And I just want to say that working with the governor and his entire team has been an honor for us. So, Governor, again, thank you very much. And we won't say congratulations. We don't want to do that. The President and his cabinet remain in constant contact with me and my staff. And they all had one thing to say. Texas, what do you need? How can we help?
God, we have a great president. We do. Unfortunately, just a small area. He's letting Goldman Sachs come in and take parking space in his head. He is. But he's learning. He's going to figure it out. He's already caught on to Cohen. He's only going to take care of his buddies with his. There's not going to be a massive tax cut for the middle class. You've got to have a middle class. That's the strength of this country. Remember, it was the large corporations. It was Wall Street who destroyed our middle class by making sure wages didn't increase. It's our corporations, the non-financial corporations, who destroyed on purpose our wages by outsourcing our high-paying American jobs. When they started to outsource our American jobs starting in the 80s, they were destroying the middle class, and they knew it, so they could just get rich. And they did. They kept replacing our high-paying full-time jobs with low-paying part-time jobs, and it caused a wider and wider gap in income inequality. And because the CEOs didn't care, the CEOs were being paid 375 times what the lowest paid worker in the company earns. You think he cared? He didn't care. It was the corporate America that killed the middle class. Trump's got to change that. You know, an average medium home price right now has increased since 2009 from $185,000 to $254,000. That's right. We've gone from $185,000 to $240,000. This is the real world. Forget all the statistics they gave you. This is the real world. But here's the problem. That's a 37% increases. You know what wages increased in that same time period? 4.6%. So a house goes up 37%, but wages go down to 4.6% because these corporations want to take all their jobs and ship them overseas. Then give out all these, then these corporations left and right were in these H-1B visas. And they owned Congress. They owned Obama. They didn't do anything to block these H-1B visas. So they destroyed the equity. Corporations, when your house was upside down and your house didn't have any equity left, it's the corporations who did it to you. I'm talking about the non-financial corporations mostly. And then, of course, the financial corporations are the ones that really destroyed the equity in your home. But it was the non-financial corporations that destroyed your job. This is crazy. It left your mortgage underwater. So, right now, if you are a medium, think of it this way, double household income is about $52,000. So if you take a household, they're bringing in about $52,000. They're going to have to buy a house that went from $185,000 in 2009 to $254,000 if you can find one, because Obama screwed everybody, screwed the other middle class people. Okay, by taking the housing from the banks instead of leasing it back to the people. I mean, selling it back to the people at a good price. He sells these houses at 20 cents, 30 cents on the dollar. Just unbelievable. Imagine taking these houses and they're buying them 20 cents, discounted by 20 cents on the dollar. Some were buying at 30 cents, 20 cents. Some houses even went for 10 cents on the dollar to these guys. Why didn't he offer these to the people? They could afford it. But now, you making $52,000 to afford a $254,000 house, it doesn't work. You got to be making $65,000. Two people got to be working, bringing in $65,000 to afford a $254,000 house. Now then it's about 30% of your income just for rent now. Then you got to pay your expensive health care, your student loans. You know, the other day, new housing and used housing, if you want to call it for a better word, dropped. Because guess what? A person who's getting ready to retire right now, a baby boomer getting ready to retire, he can't sell to a millennial. He can't sell to him. Why? Because they're up to their neck with student loans. Up to their neck with student loans. And they can't find a decent job. They're all working at Starbucks. Are you kidding? And this housing bubble we have, this great housing market, it's all FHA. Are you crazy? Are you nuts? It's FHA financing. And that's falling apart. They're going to have to bail out the FHA. This is crazy stuff. But this president will fix it. He'll fix it. He's just got to stop listening to these guys from Goldman Sachs, for heaven's sakes. It's unbelievable. You got guys like Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell. These are the elitists. These are the elitists. They want to make sure that Trump goes down.
If you look back before the election, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell were totally opposed to the things that got Donald Trump elected. And I told the president back in June, you are being slow walked. We are being slow walked.
That's right. But Trump's smart enough. So how do we make money in the market? Well, you know the market has just been pumped and pumped and pumped with stock buybacks. And if you're a gang member and you've been following me for all these years, you would have been making money. Because how could you make money? If the market is being forced, is being engineered to keep going up and up, which it is, so it can't drop, how could you not make money? Now, you're going to have another opportunity to do that again because this economy is so bad. And now you're starting to see the market crack. This market is going to start collapsing. Trump's not going to let it collapse. He's going to bring in quantitative easing. But there's a problem. Here's a big problem. It's going to be tough this time to get a 270% rally again. Why? Because things are different now. Remember how he got the 270% rally, how they did that? They printed $85 billion a month, and then they bought from the banks their mortgages and their treasuries and put them on their balance sheet. Their balance sheet only had debt on there of about $850 billion. But now they got $4.4 trillion, and they're so stupid, these people at the Federal Reserve, they kept the $4.4 trillion on. So let's say the market crashes today, and they got to make sure the market goes back up. How do they make sure the market goes back up? By printing money, buying the 10-year treasuries from the banks, so that the yield goes down, the interest rates go down, so that countries like China and the Saudis and all these countries who buy treasuries won't stay in treasuries. So they buy the treasuries to drop the interest rates low, so to discourage the Saudis and the Chinese from buying bonds, and they go into the stock market. But here's the problem. The Treasury already has $4.4 trillion on their balance sheet. They can't go in and buy the treasuries this time like they did in 2008 to 2012. They can't buy those treasuries. Where are they going to put them? They already got them on their balance sheet. They can't put any more on their balance sheet. And she's afraid to sell them because interest rates will go up. And if interest rates go up, the market will collapse because people can't afford these higher payments because their wages never went up. You see the mess this is in? So even if Trump wants to do quantitative easing, printing money to buy the 10-year treasuries, to drop the interest rates down, to discourage China and the other countries from buying our bonds, it won't work this time. And the other problem they got is the last crash in 2008, interest rates were at least near 6%, so they could cut interest rates so to help the crash slow up. They can't do it now. They only raised rates of 1 point in the last 8 years. So how much can they cut? So they can't cut, and they can't buy the treasuries from the bank to force people into the stock market. What a mess. But not if you're a gang member. We'll take advantage of it. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call right now, 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart as low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
That's right. The number's 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, or go to philsgang.com. They're there waiting right now for you to sign up. It's only $39.95. Follow me for a month. Just follow me for a month. Just do exactly what I do. I mean, we have all kinds of teaching tools. We have everything to help you. But for the person who's so busy, just follow the stocks or the exchange-traded funds that I'm engaged in. Take the gold mining stocks. How many times have you heard me join my gang? Follow me to gold mining stocks. Now look at them. They started to move up in July. It was $21. Now it's $24.35. I kept telling my gang the dollar's going to keep going down. It's going to keep going down. They're going to kill this economy. And that's what they did. And then gold's soaring now. So that's about a 15% gain. Now, I'm not going to say every gain ever made 15%. I'm not going to say that. Even if you made 5%. But the more important thing is you know when to get out by following me. I'll always tell you the truth, tell you exactly what's going on in the market. You'll understand it. You won't listen to this crazy stuff. Where is he, this guy? I can't find it now. Yeah, wait, where is right here? I think it was this one here.
We characterize this as a demand destruction story with refined product squeeze.
That's what you want to listen to? Well, when you shake hands with them, count your fingers. But here's the important thing. Remember this? Fed Fisher?
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish the wealth effect.
Okay, what he's saying is we really took what we did is we front-loaded the stock market rally. It was an artificial rally, and how we got it pumped up was easy. All we did is we printed $85 billion a month. We bought all the 10-year treasuries from the banks that they're holding on. When we bought those 10-year treasuries, the interest rates went from 6% down to 1.1%. That means the Saudis and the Chinese and the Germans who were buying treasuries now are only getting 1.1% instead of 5 or 6%. So that forces them out of the bond market into the stock market, and stocks start moving higher and higher. Then they turn around and they print money and they give it to corporations, free money to buy their own shares. And the shares just keep going up and up. It's all fantasy. It's crazy. It's hallucination. It's profit without prosperity. It's a profit without prosperity. And we've been doing this for 8 years. Now it's starting to crack. So you can follow me on the way down instead of getting hurt, this time making money. Try it for 30 days. They're waiting for your call. You're not calling India or China. You're calling right here, Sarasota, 877-600-GANG. Invest in yourself before you invest in the stock market again. And that's the way to do it. Now, I'm telling you, this is going to be a bigger crash than ever. I'm not saying that to scare you. Look I told you the truth. The large corporations took your job away, didn't they? They didn't care about you. They outsourced it. The financial corporations destroyed you. They destroyed your home. They destroyed the equity out of your house. They took it from you so they could get rich. Right? You think the government's going to be there to help you this time when the market goes down? Remember, this time when the market goes down, we only raised rates in 8 years, 1%. Are you nuts? To 1%. How are they going to cut that to stop the market from going down? The last time the market still crashed and they kept cutting, it would have been much worse, but they kept cutting rates, trying to get people to buy stuff. So every time they cut a rate, their rates were near 6%, they kept cutting them and cutting them and cutting. So you buy a car, you buy a bulldozer, you buy a pet bull with a chain around it to hang on your Jeep, the bumper of your Jeep, anything. They wanted you to buy stuff, but they have to get the interest rates down. So you'll buy it. Stimulate you to buy. We're at 1%. Where are we going to cut to? The United States government, remember, has their eyes. I love this, and they're not telling you this. They're going to take your retirement money when this market crashes. I'm not saying this to make you scared. Look, the reason this crash is going to be different is because the markets are more volatile than ever. We created a bigger bubble than ever through stock buybacks. We have. It's the truth. We created huge corporate debt. Do you know how much money they borrowed to buy their own stocks? Billions and billions of dollars. They didn't have that corporate debt last time when the market crashed. And how many people right now, margin, people they're going out and they're borrowing money to buy stocks. $528 billion they went out and borrowed to buy stocks. That's called margin. And when the market starts collapsing, it'll really go down much faster, twice as fast as the other time, because they won't be able to come up with the money for their margin call. They'll say, just sell my stocks. And there's no bids. There's no bids to stop it, no buyers. And it'll just fall like a flying monkey. The government has its eye on your retirement accounts. Believe me. They have their eye on your retirement accounts. You think I'm lying to you? The government has already stolen money from the government workers, and the government workers don't even know it. In 2010, the Treasury took money from the government workers' pension fund for four separate times to cover their deficits. They couldn't pay their bills, so they took the money, they stole the money, and the government workers don't even know it. That's right. Too much federal spending. So you don't think they're going to take our accounts, our 401k money, when this next crash comes? The top 5 banks are worse off now than they were before the crises, before the financial crisis, before the 2008 crash. Over 8 years, they've lied to us. They didn't do anything with these 5 banks. Matter of fact, these 5 banks are even bigger than they were before. And these 5 banks are more critical to the financial system than they were before. You're talking about J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citi, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, part of the crime syndicate in this country. Are you kidding? These banks are in worse shape because they never fixed the derivatives. They've been hiding the derivatives. These banks, an average, there's 237 trillion, in derivatives. It was 187 trillion the last crash. They've lied to us. They're supposed to fix the derivatives. They never did. Do you know these banks are insolvent because they owe on these derivatives? A bank has a net worth of $37 trillion, but they owe, they're shown on their books, $37 trillion. But guess what? They owe $273 trillion. Or each bank owns about $128 trillion in these derivatives. But they show their bank's worth $38 trillion. But they hide what they owe in derivatives. Are you kidding? The derivatives are going to kill this market on the way down. This market went up 270%. 270%, all built on lies. We never had a recovery. The U.S. interest rates right now are so abnormal. As I said before, they have no room to cut. At least in 2008, as I said, they had 6% they could start cutting. How are they going to cut here? 1 point. 1%. And you know what? Here's what they don't tell you. There was a study done by the the monetary bank. What was it called? I can't remember the name of the bank. And they did talk about the safest places to put your money. United States banks weren't on that list. I'm sorry, excuse me. There's 50 banks around the globe that they said the safest place to put your money. Oh, IMF, thank you. Only 3 of the 50 were here in the United States. Only 3. This is why the market's going to be a bigger crash. I'm not just saying this to scare you so you join the gang. And here was the big problem. The Fed balance sheet is still expanded. We're talking about all those, I talked about it all day. The people don't understand it. That they have $4.8 trillion in treasuries on their balance sheet. Now she said she's going to start selling them. She can't. She's a liar, because if she starts selling them, interest rates go up, and if interest rates go up, that means, guess what? Your payments go up on everything. Why do you think she said no more interest rate hikes? Why do you think in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, they said they wouldn't even address interest rates? They're scared to address it. They're scared to tell people we're not going to raise rates, because when you don't raise rates, that means your economy's not doing well. And here's the big one: the FDIC. They're keeping it a secret. They admit they don't have enough money to cover what you have in your bank account. That's right. They're only going to be able to cover 1 out of every $100 in your savings account. Whatever account you have in your bank, they only can cover $1 of the $100. But they're not telling you that. Look, join my gang, and I'm not going to guarantee you I'm going to make you warm and fuzzy and safe from everything. I can't do that. But you're sure going to be in a lot better shape when it's over, when you're with me. I can tell you that. Call now, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, and I can guarantee you a good night's sleep. And I'm not selling pillows either. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.